The CIW Internet Business Associate certification is targeted right to people who need to move from being a mere consumer of the internet to being a producer of the internet. It's mainly focused at people who are looking to get a job that involves a lot of technology.
Anybody that's interested in working with technology, or anybody that's looking at working online, buying things online, going from Amazon. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this, such as personal safety. How do I know that the stuff online is secure? And this course really gets into that. It talks about how we use this technology for communication, for messaging, for basic email.
The only prerequisite I could think of is, do you know how to download file to your desktop? Do you have a basic computer literacy? We reside above basic computer literacy.
It's really geared towards anyone that has an interest in learning what the internet is all about, how they perform basic tasks on it. So there aren't any specific skill sets that somebody has to have as far as understanding specific technologies. If anyone has general computer skills, has used a browser for casual browsing, that's perfect.
We're making it so that the users are really smart. If you want to be a really smart user, you get IBA certified.
But this is an introductory course. We introduce it to the general consumer as far as what is the internet? How does the internet work? What is this thing called TCP/IP? What is this thing called SMTP?
There's more to even that. It has to do with setting the horizon of expectation for a user. And that's a fancy way of basically saying, if I'm interested in getting a job on the internet, what are the kinds of jobs that are available? From web designers to web developers to convergence workers to security. IBA shows how all those technologies fit right in and how they come into play. There are a lot of different types of learners out there. I tend to be more of a self-paced learner, and that's why this product is very interesting for me.
Well, there are a lot of tools that are available for you. You've got the online resources, you've got the student guide, and you've got the videos. So you can get to fall back on it, whichever one fills your need. Some people feel very comfortable with a book, but then they're missing the ability to be able to tie some ends together that this video instruction is going to provide for them. It's a very useful tool.
Absolutely. Blended learning is just essential. Putting all those pieces together is very nice. I think the main thing that people are going to really dig are all the different ways that you can extend your web browser and do all sorts of cool things with it.
It has to be communication. I talk with people a lot of times and say, hey, look at our concepts that we're teaching throughout this course. And they always say, wow, I need to take that course. That sounds great. I didn't know anything about Skype or Twitter or, instant messaging and the security. How do I protect my information online? I think that's all really cool, useful stuff that everybody needs.
One thing I love about it too is blogging. Talking about the blogging and the social media and things of that nature to see how people find new ways to communicate old ideas and also how some of these new medium kind of change the way we think.
The CIW Internet Business Foundation course takes somebody from being a novice, inexperienced person on the internet to a producer on the internet, somebody that's smart, that's secure, and feels comfortable about living online, both in daily life and in the business world.
When it comes to the web, one of the main things that it does is it takes people and it teaches them to be true problem solvers and to even be entrepreneurial in the way they think. And I love the opportunity to teach people how to innovate and be entrepreneurial.